Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Yellow. Last time we conquered the Nugget Bridge, and we obtained the very valuable item of Nugget, which I haven't sold yet, but I probably will pretty soon. In addition to that, we also obtained a new team member, this Charmander. In this episode, we are going to be continuing onwards towards Bill's house, as that is our ultimate goal, and hopefully Charmander will be getting some levels. Worth noting, there's this big empty space over here. Pretty sure there's nothing actually here, so we're just gonna ignore it. Anyway, first things first, we have this guy. I just got down from Mountain Moon, but I'm ready. Now, unfortunately, these hikers, I'm pretty sure, are going to be using rock and ground type Pokemon, which are not at all a good match. Oh wow, it's actually a Machop. Okay. Most of these Pokemon really are not a good match for Charmander, which is really unfortunate. Now, since I'm probably going to have to switch out anyway in order to bring this thing down, I'm just going to switch over to Pikachu immediately just to keep Charmander at full. Because something tells me I can't get all the way through this Machop with just Charmander, so might as well just switch immediately since I know it's something that will happen eventually. Yeah, see, even Pikachu requires at least 2 hits to bring down this Machop. And another freaking critical! What is it with the AI using Karate Chop and getting a critical hit on me? I feel like that's been a thing the past couple episodes. Come on! Does Karate Chop have an increased critical hit ratio? I'm looking this up right now. Karate Chop. Does this have an increased rate? Because it sure as heck feels like it. Alright, I'm going to switch over to Bulbasaur for this one, because Geodude is actually quadruple weak to Vine Whip, which is really nice. Okay, it does have an increased critical hit ratio, and interestingly, it's normal type in this generation, which is really surprising to me. I thought it was always fighting, but apparently it's not. Anyway, Vine Whip brings down Geodude in 1 hit, which is definitely appreciated. And we get level 16 on Bulbasaur, which is really nice. I don't remember when Bulbasaur evolves. It might be 16, but I think it's 18. You worked hard. Oh no, it is 16. Bulbasaur is evolving, which is really nice. Oh man. Here we have Ivysaur in all of its monotone glory, even though it is technically red on that top bit of it. It is actually all green in this game. Anyway, I want to say there's a hidden item here? Yes, an elixir. That will fully restore the power point of 1 move. Really nice. Anyhow, right over this way, we have another hiker who I just want to knock out now. You're going to see Bill. First, let's fight. Alright. But yes, as you can see, even though it's not officially stated as such, you basically have another trainer gauntlet right here, which can be really frustrating if you're training up Pokemon like I am right here. Anyway, we have an Onix out, and even though it's out-leveling us by 1, I want to switch in our newly evolved Ivysaur, because presuming we can tank whatever it's going to throw at us, which is Screech, that doesn't even do anything, Vine Whip is going to do a number on this Onix. Ow, the ears. Ow, the ears. Alright, are we gonna get a one-shot on this? We might. Yeah, we do. Onix goes down in 1 hit from Ivysaur's Vine Whip. Really nice. Anyway, Charmander gets level 11 from that, which is really nice, and we defeated yet another trainer. You're something. I indeed am. Thank you for noticing. And we have this trainer right here. Local trainers come here to practice. Well, I'm a local trainer, sort of, and I am here to practice all of the... I probably shouldn't finish that sentence. I am here to train my Pokemon. Yes, that's a pretty benign thing to say. Anyway, I'm going to try out Ember on Rattata right here, and wow, it actually missed its first attack, which is definitely nice for me. Yeah, Ember does a decent amount of damage, which is nice. Whoa, that does a lot. Wow, I was hoping we'd actually be able to make it through this Rattata, but I'm not sure if we can. I'd really like it to miss, or something, but I think I do actually have to switch out right here, otherwise we're going to have a bit of a problem. Unless... No, I'm going to have to run back and heal anyway. You know what, I'm just going to switch over to Ivysaur. It was worth a shot, but I don't think Charmander is quite ready for prime time yet. And wow, I was about to whip out Hyper Fang on me? Yeah, that's not something I want to deal with. Alright, let's Vine Whip this guy, and wow, it's actually faster, which is surprising. and down it goes. Get 90 experience, and Charmander gets level 12, which is appreciated. I want to say Charmander will actually get an additional level once it gets up to, not an additional level, an additional move once it hits 13, like Bulbasaur did, but I'm not entirely positive. Anyway, just switching Charmander in to get clearance for that experience, and we're going to go right back over to Nidorino to clean up. I would have sent in Pikachu, but considering it's so low on health at the moment, I really wasn't inclined to risk it, so I think we're just going to Horn Attack this guy. Wow, that does a lot. That's really nice. Alrighty. Horn Attack, and down it goes. Very good. Alright, Charmander gets even more experience, and we defeated the youngster, which I believe is the third trainer on this route. Anyway, we've taken a little bit of a beating, so I'm going to run back and heal real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we are. We are back. Now, I believe this guy is actually pretty critical to that glitch I described earlier. I think it was last episode that I described the glitch. This trainer is very important if you want to abuse the Mew glitch to get, of course, Mew. He is going to send out a Slowpoke. I don't know exactly how the glitch works, but part of it operates on facing an opponent with a certain special stat, and apparently the special stat of this Slowpoke is the exact stat you need in order to generate Mew through use of the glitch. Now, I do have a funny story about that, actually. I made use of this glitch on a hard copy of Yellow that I own many a year ago at this point. And I don't know if it was related, but much later in that playthrough, and I'll point out exactly where when we get there, presuming I remember, much later in that playthrough, I had my save just spontaneously delete itself. And I'm not going to go into details of that until later, just because, oh god, I wasn't even paying attention. It has confusion, and that does a lot of freaking damage. Okay. I'm not going to go into detail about what happened because it spoils some later stuff that happens in the game. But yeah, it was not a fun time because it was very late in the game, and my save just decided I'm going to freak out and destroy myself. And it wasn't just turning on the game and the save's gone. Oh no, it was a lot more creepypasta than that. I swear it actually happened, but again, I'll go into the exact details of the gruesome fate of my Yellow version save when we do actually get there. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. It's been a while since I took a class in logic. I'm cool. Does that make me your boyfriend? No. Even though it's been a long time since I took logic, that is not, in fact, how that works. Anyway, Nidoran coming out right here. I'm going to switch over to Nidorino, who is, I was going to say only level 20, but level 20 is pretty respectable, but since Pikachu's level 22, I guess the term only can apply here. Alrighty. Gonna take a little bit of damage from that double kick, although not very much, although I wasn't expecting to take too terribly much damage from a double kick from a Pokemon that was 5 levels below me. And it looks like he's wisened up to that because he did Tackle, and it looks like that did exactly as much damage as double kick actually, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, can we get level 13 on Charmander? Yes, very good. And it doesn't learn a move, which is unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to switch back over to Charmander to make sure it gets some of that definitely much needed experience. And then we're going to switch right back to Nidorino, because this is how you would train Pokemon in the olden days. We don't have that awesome experience share which gives everyone like a crap ton of experience. There is an equivalent item in this game, but I have to say it's not very good. So yeah, back in the old days, you had it rough. You had it real rough. Alright, another Horn Attack, and that should bring down that Nidoran. Very good. Alright, and we defeated yet another trainer. I'm in a slump. Man, the text in this game can be so clunky sometimes. Alright, I think this guy trains ground types, so even though I just healed, I want Ivysaur to get some of that experience. So back to the Pokemon Center for like the 18,000th time. Alrighty, we are back, and I want to fight this dude. I'm off to see a Pokemon collector at the Cape. Alrighty. Now, watch. This guy probably didn't even own any ground types, although, whoa, yes, 4. Sheesh. Alright, and yes, the first one is Geodude, so I made a good call because Ivysaur is easily the most qualified Pokemon I have to take on these guys, because even though Nidorino does have a super effective move, Ivysaur is a doubly super effective move, so you bet I want to use that. Alright. Man, I have to wonder how much of this recording has been spent running back to the Pokemon Center, because this is being recorded in the same session as the episode in which we obtained the Cascade patch. This is the 4th episode, I believe, of this recording session, so my recording's at about 70 minutes at this point. And I have to wonder how much of that time has been spent just running back to the Pokemon Center and healing over and over and over again. Ay yee. Alright, anyway, gonna have a defense curl right there, although I really don't think it matters because Geodude takes a lot of damage from Vine Whip. And we got a critical for good measure, so I think that defense curl was ignored, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Charmander gets level 14 and still doesn't learn a move, and Ivysaur gets level 17, which is really nice. Alright, we have Machop coming out, which isn't the greatest thing in the world, but I think we can probably deal with it. Alright, gonna send in Charmander just to get that experience, and then we're gonna switch over to Nidorino, I think, because anyone who's been watching the past few episodes knows that I have a really bad experience with Machop. And it just got another critical, which drives my point home, although surprisingly, that critical did almost nothing. So I think Nidorino is probably my go-to Pokemon to deal with this Machop. But man, the game says increased critical hit ratio, and I believe it, but this is crazy. Like, it's getting so many freaking criticals with Karate Chop, that's ridiculous. Anyway, Nidorino gets level 21, and now we have a 3rd Geodude coming out. So we're going to switch over to Charmander. And then, of course, I am going to switch back over to Ivysaur, because I greatly value the experience that this thing is going to give my Pokemon. And Ivysaur is actually almost caught up to the others. The others are level 21 and 22, so I think 17 is actually pretty decent considering when we got Ivysaur a couple of episodes ago, it was level 10. Alright, we defeated the hiker. You got me. You bet I did. Now this guy, right up here, you want to have him battle you from right there, because that allows you to sneak into that little alcove behind him without getting cut. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Aha. Yeah, you're definitely cool. You're like the Sudowoodo of this game, because you stand in the way of something that could be easily gotten if you would just move 2 spaces. But I digress. Anyway, we have Rattata right here, and I'm inclined to try Ember, but considering most of the Rattata we fought so far have whipped out Super Fang on us with, like, no prior warning, I think I want to switch, because Super Fang is really, really dangerous. It does a lot of damage in my experience, so I really, really don't want to mess with that. Alright, Double Kick. And wow, only 1 hit from Double Kick, and it goes down. That's insanity. Alright, we have Ekans coming out next. Send in Charmander again, and it is level 14, so I'm gonna try fighting with Charmander, I think. Alright, how much is Ember going to do? Not bad, actually. Please don't poison me. Alright, if we can survive the next 2 turns, I think, without getting poisoned, I would be really, really happy. Oh, man. Rap. Man, we're not even at the part of the game where Rap is the most annoying, and I'm already completely fed up with it. Like... Although, I do have to admit, it was really funny when this game got re-released on the Virtual Console. A lot of new players were complaining about Rap, and I'm like, see? You get it! Anyway, Charmander gets level 15, which is definitely nice, and it learned Leer, which is not the greatest, but at least it's something new. Aw, darn. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. Anyway, right back here, you can sneak in here, and here we have TM19. Now, I'm not entirely positive, but I feel like saving the game in here probably isn't the smartest idea. I don't know for sure if this happens, but I would not be surprised if when you reloaded the game, the trainer's position was reset to be right here, so keep an eye for that if you are concerned. Anyway, We have a couple more trainers left on this route, actually, but I think I want to end things off because once we beat those 2 trainers, we're going to be treated to a pretty lengthy sequence of events, which could extend this episode significantly if I tried to go after that now. So, I think we're going to end things off here. This past episode of Pokemon Yellow, we conquered most of the trainers on Route 25, and I think it was also this episode where Bulbasaur evolved into Ivysaur? I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it was this episode. I've been doing a lot of recording today. Pre-recording is kind of my thing, considering how much work I have coming up soon here. But anyway, next time on Pokemon Yellow, we are going to be getting the rest of the way to Bill's house to see what he's got for us, and I hope it's good, because we've spent a lot of time trying to get up here. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
不思議そう。種ポケモン。高さ 1.0 メートル。重さ 13.0 キログラム。つぼみが背中についていて、養分を吸収していくと大きな花が咲くという。